This is a short video to show you how to shape your pizza dough at home. Now if you bought one of the kits from us, your dough will arrive in a little tub like this, and you'll see it's kind of the uglier side up. That's so you can tip it out and you'll be left with a nice side on top. So a bit of flour on your work surface. I'm always a bit generous with the amount of flour I put on. Tease the dough just slightly out the edges. It is oiled, so it should come out nice and easily. And then tip it upside down. And then you've got that nicer side, a little bit oily, on the top there. Dust with a lot more flour. Like I said, I'm nice and generous because we can dust it off afterwards. And we need to start by creating our crust. So using 3 or 4 fingers, going round the dough, creating our crust. And you can make this as thin or as thick as you like. Okay, and then pressing down that big bobbly bit you've got in the middle. Okay, if this is a bit thick for you, go around again, making it a bit thinner. Okay, trying to keep that really nice round shape that your dough should be in when it comes out the tub. Now, we need to stretch it a little bit bigger. There's 2 ways to do this. First way is just doing it on the bench and just twisting it round and teasing it out either side. Twisting it round, teasing it out. Dough should be nice and stretchy. You should be able to just do this really easily on the bench. Now, if you want your dough stretched a little bit further and it's springing back a bit, one way to do this is pick it up and do it in your hands. Now, when you pick the dough up, make sure your thumbs or your fingers don't poke through it, because that's when you're going to make a hole. And just pinch the other side of the crust and use gravity to help make you that nice thin base. So we're just going round, pinching, and you should be able to see as you pinch and pick up some of the thinner bits kind of shining through with the light. That's perfectly good size. If you want it bigger, make a thinner crust and then you'll be able to get a bigger, thinner base. Okay, last thing to do is to transfer it onto a bit of greaseproof, and we're using a bit of cardboard today. I've just cut a piece of greaseproof and got a nice solid bit of cardboard. This is going to allow us to get it into the oven nice and easily, hopefully without ending up with any pizzas on the floor. So just dust a little bit of semolina on there. We're actually going to cook on the base of the greaseproof paper, but it will add that really nice crunch to the bottom of our pizza. So this bit is really easy. A lot of people get nervous with the transferring. I just make sure my fingers are tucked in, pick it up and rest it on the back of my hand like that. You can also do this with a rolling pin. That way when you pick it up, you're also dusting off some of that flour. Okay? And then gently onto a greaseproof, and it doesn't matter if you've messed up the shape. You can rearrange it nice on the greaseproof. So next is topping.